Satya Dhamma Reflection on May 19, 2022. Uninvolved furthermore from the uninvolved, because the uninvolved can become karmic habits of mindfulness, concentration, contemplation, equanimity, which is fomented as such. Significance and involvement within stillness and indifference is just a blockade. Uninvolved, even within the uninvolved itself, dissolve everything. It will not become realm of existence within mindfulness, concentration, contemplation, special insight, or realms within Dhamma. It will not become as such. All the realm within the mind or within Dhamma, because there is significance and meaning and involvement within it. That's why it will be fated towards the external realms, uninvolved with the uninvolved itself. Furthermore, uninvolved furthermore from the uninvolvement itself. Nothing is within the uninvolvement itself. Constantly go beyond uninvolved. It will dissolve all the limitations. In order to bless samsara, it is to purify realms of existence within samsara. If one can purify the lower realms, then one can purify all realms of existence. If you still be preoccupied with any certain state of mind, then it's impossible to purify any realms, because still obsessed within oneself. So uninvolved furthermore from the uninvolved itself. Disregard furthermore from the disregard itself. This will unwind from everything, even from itself. The unwinding will not grasp itself. If disregard has nothing to do with itself, it will be the unwinding that discards itself. This will purify all realms of existence. All the sustaining, maintaining, and perceptions which has the habit will be all purified. All the clinging of the karmic habits of familiarity, use uninvolved even within the uninvolved itself. This will purify the clinging to all the familiarity, all the habitual patterns, uninvolved even within the uninvolved itself, fully and constantly. Uninvolved within the uninvolvement itself constantly. Disregard is not itself constantly and fully. Uninvolved with the disregard itself. Don't just open up widely. Go beyond opening. It has no limit. It's boundless. There is no limitation to a certain extent. There is no limit. It is boundless. Nothing is within the uninvolved itself. It's not itself. This will purify the limitation with just uninvolved or disregarding. This is the karmic habit of the delusive attachment always follows. Until no is not even know itself. No is not even know itself. Uninvolved is uninvolved with itself. Disregard is not itself. Uninvolved is not itself. End all the procedure. End all the cycle of becoming. End the proceeding. This is not about unable to move on. End the moving on itself. Because there is no one that is moving on. Uninvolved even within the uninvolved itself right away. Non-attachment is not itself right away. Nong show a monk to not be specific. Those who support someone, if not without the brightness, it will pull back the blessing, pull down the blessing without discarding the disregard or the uninvolved, or that projecting mind, or the humbling mind that is coming towards Luang Po. It's a stickiness, it's clinging. Earnest in supporting, helping, is become a projecting mind which is not aligned with the essence. So one should be dissected. It's not about disregarding, don't maintain it. Don't maintain disregarding. And it has to be all at once. It's not disregarding all at once. This is not just first disregarding. Disregards throughout all at once. Then it will be spontaneous. No is not even the no itself all at once. Don't be obsessed to know first. Don't use steps here all at once, instantaneously. No is not the no itself all at once, so that it will not be clumsy. Being spontaneous in purifying, in cleansing, not setting up the knowing first, that is a trash, is coarse. To set up, to analyze first, that is the, or observe first, is like the desire which is really coarse. Just have to be in the way of uninvolved with non-attachment right away. This will be the blossoming that discards itself all at once. That is not about anything within blossoming all at once. No is not the no itself all at once. Don't have step before or after. No steps here. No is not the no itself right away, all at once. This is like a meeting. Don't be clumsy. Don't delay. Don't fall behind. This is not just seeing first, looking first, knowing first. Cut through immediately. Uninvolved with the uninvolved itself. No is not the no itself. Right away. Disregard is not itself. Don't disregard first. The disregard is not itself. Non-attachment is not itself. Don't non-attach first. Uninvolved with it right away. This will purify the purification itself right away. In this way, we will continue to purify samsara, help to unwinding and releasing continuously. It's not the non-attachment itself. Otherwise, it will be just aiming, determining. This is cause desire, cause delusion, cause delusive attachment, being obsessed with involvement, with significance and meanings. Uninvolved with disregarding right away, brighten out right away all at once. No steps to be used here. Uninvolved within the uninvolvement itself, just cleanse only. No other duty to analyze anything. Otherwise, you'll be hitting the head. There is no duty to analyze anything. Cut through right away to help. Uninvolved with the non-attachment right away. This is not just non-attached first, because one will just stuck with just mindfulness and concentration, or being stuck with just contemplation, equanimity, indifference, thinking again. Is not non-attachment right away, uninvolved with non-attachment right away. That is unwinding discard itself all at once. There is no need to have stars with the mind or with Dhamma or with desire, delusive attachment. There is no need to have steps in stars. Purify without traces immediately. Nothing is within the unvolved itself like this right away. No is not no itself like this. Every sentence can be used. It's all about purification. You can remind any sentence, there will be a purification. If there is still not sufficient in maintaining, there is still grasping. Use any sentence of the essence to purify samsara right away. Don't be limited with just disregarding, because that will just locked within the delusive attachment of one's own karmic habits, within maintaining of stillness, indifference, or equanimity, because this will be the subject of hypnotizing one's own mind. Especially stillness within stillness is the karmic, special karmic payback zone. This is the hypnotizing. Uninvolved even within the uninvolvement itself, right away. Uninvolved with disregarding right away all at once. Don't disregard first, no need. Nothing is within the uninvolved itself right away. This will be beyond opening. The opening that is already extensive, it will not be limited. It will turn into boundlessness by itself. Naturally, there will be no limits. Uninvolved, even within the uninvolved itself, together with the opening up widely, extensively, but it will not be locked in with just opening widely. It will proceed onwards on its own without limits. It will be without limits all by itself, with the essence of uninvolved even within the uninvolved itself. Naturally, it will not be limited to any certain extent. There will be no limits all by itself. One will not be sitting here and there, standing here and there with limitations. Limitations is the delusive attachment, is clinging only within certain extents, always following to cling here and there, always limit to certain extent, to just looking, seeing, to just opening or narrowing, is always limited. This is the karmic habit of the delusive attachment. Therefore, uninvolved even within the uninvolved itself continuously, then we will just uninvolve with any certain things by that essence. Naturally, uninvolved with anything will happen on its own, naturally. If you are so near, but you are like so far, then you can be a fertilizer. Don't use steps in disregarding. Don't disregard first. More spontaneous in the essence of not disregarding. Disregarding is not disregarding.